What's going on? Episode 5. 5, unintentionally, of Redical Red. For some reason, my internet decided to completely cut out. So, we are apparently back. Let's see how it holds, how we do. Oh, it's saying I got a green connection. Whatever. See how it holds, how we do. The episode of this title name is definitely going to be difficulties, because not only are we facing difficulties against Surge, we're facing difficulties with the connection, apparently. Not ideal. It's not even letting me change the title name. That's so weird. I've also noticed, for some reason, my OBS doesn't pick up Pokémon anymore whenever I launch it. Strange. So I gotta like reconfigure it. Yeah, right. Strange. It's not letting me edit the title of the stream. So right now we are going for a Shed Ninja. And I just hope it goes well. I still would like a lot of Raichu. We'll see if it actually comes to fruition at any point. I'm not gonna lie, I have a feeling that the sticky webs alone might be enough to win. It's possible. I just need this damn finger. Find a shiny while doing this. It's not even shiny I don't even want. Pikachu. I'd rate a Vikavolt. Like, surely it's not going to take that long to finally find one. Cool. Cool. Now, I think we have everything we need. As long as we have one factor, which could very well change everything. Which we don't have. Fuck. apparently you can only get Shed Ninja through Dusk Stone, which we currently do not have. This is irritating. I shouldn't be having so many difficulties with a damn single gym battle. Are you back on? Yeah, my internet crashed. Don't know why, but it did. I got some strategies that I'm going to attempt. And hope for the best. Nah, my internet is actually quite good. I honestly was just wondering if I might have actually gotten DDoSed. Because it's not cut out. Like, it's maybe cut out once in the past. I don't know. It's been a very long time. Something's going on. Alright, so we have a couple new additions to the team that we're going to attempt. Gonna add a Wooper to the squad as well. I don't know who to replace. I feel like Engie always has these outages. Ah, that's strange. Alright, did I just go past? No. I thought I seen a red candy for some reason. Okay, now it's gonna take a little bit. Because I don't know what, you know what, maybe I should look up what level it learns it before I waste my time. Because imagine I just called this for no reason. Come on, show the move pool. Uh-oh. Yep. Fuck's sake. Apparently he lands at a level 37, which is beyond our level cap currently. So we can't learn Sticky Web yet. That's frustrating. I wonder if there's some other Pokemon that has sticky webs that would better help. That'd be such an advantage. Yawn might be a shout if somehow it works, but if we have toxic spikes, nah. Sludge Wave. Is this guy more of a physical or special attacker? I don't actually know. Omega Horn isn't exactly ideal. Knowing me, I just miss. Okay, now let's teach it some better moves. Actually, you know, I should probably check if it's a physical attacker or not first. I don't actually know with this guy. Okay, he's definitely physical. Alright, there's one. Now what other move can we teach this guy that will be beneficial? Maybe something. It's a little bit of coverage. Alright, now let's swap out. I really feel like this guy done more. Now you're going back in there. Okay, so we're gonna need a heal. I feel like this might be the move. I'm not confident, but I just have a feeling maybe this is going to work out. I can't believe how difficult this is. Look at this dude. Look at his like a wobbly body. Little weirdo. I can't believe I've been stuck with this guy for like an hour now. Tonight. But he doesn't even have a full team. Electric Surge, so we're definitely going to play through that. Okay, does he have any coverage for this is a question. Immediately withdraws. Vikavolt. So here's Bug Buzz. I know of that. Do I go for another one? Or do I go for a rock? Interesting. So it doesn't do a whole lot. Okay, so what did this use? Mud. Do I have anything that resists that off the bat? Not quite. Okay. Bellybot. Poison. I respect that. Okay, that's good damage. Bad tantrum. Hit him. Oh, HP grass? This dude. Oh, I should have put a berry on this guy. I didn't do much. But that poison is gonna be incredible. I'm gonna do another layer of spikes because at 3. Oh, wait, no, is it 2? When you get Venom Shock that makes 120 power physical? Well, simply because I wasn't paying enough attention. But now that you're saying it, and I realize I had Venom Shock as an option, you are not wrong. Okay, so everything is going to be toxic when it comes out. Here comes Vikavolt again, which will kill. Do I need this against anything else currently? I don't think so. Okay, we can Rock Tomb it. Sorry, I should have said so. No. Look, my fault. I should have realized it sooner is the issue. For some reason in my head I was just thinking Venom Shock was special, so I just skipped over it. Okay, unless he crits, I live. Okay, I live. And it goes back to normal, but now it's probably going to go straight back into this guy. Okay. So that's going to make things a little bit annoying. Okay. I feel like I need to swap. Scald. That is an unfortunate hit. You know, at least we're wasting time. What's the difference in speed? 87 and 88. Okay. We could also change the nature for these guys, because I've not done that yet. For the new Pokemon, that is, barely lives. That's so frustrating. As long as it doesn't burn, we should be able to outspeed anything that comes in. Special Mana Hope. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so Venom Shock wouldn't have done much. 3 Pokemon left. Poor Mott. Poor Mott's speedy, but does he outspeed Dugtrio? Poor Mott. Dugtrio. Let's have a look. So Puma has 105. Dugtrio has 120. Interesting. So if we bulldoze. Oh, he's got muck. Okay. Yeah. This is so frustrating. I feel like we've just lost this one again. Well, he's not going to recover much, and it's a shame. It's a massive shame. I can't use my bag. Okay. I don't know who he's gonna go into, because I need PYRS. It's a gamble. I feel like he's got to go into Manectric. Fuck's sake. Barely doesn't kill. And it's got a roost. Fantastic. Terrain return to normal. It's got a roost again. Yeah, I feel like we just lost. Whoops. I was about to click a different button. The crit would have been nice. How many roosts does it have compared to a Rock Tomb though? So maybe this could actually work out. Okay, I was gonna say, but if it's a smart AI, it's gonna stop roosting at that point. Yeah, we lose to Manectric. So frustrating, man. We need, like, protect. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to evolve a Gligar into a Gliscor is the only issue. No, I don't apologize. I'm just trying to think myself. This is, it's difficult. Wait, I did do the right thing, right? I think I just clicked the wrong one. Yeah. Okay. So our special defense is going in. Adamant. 95 speed. Okay, so it's an A95. And then Manectric. Let's look this up. Who's your fastest Pokemon? I'm pretty sure this guy right here. So I'm trying to compare this to Manectric Mega Manectric has 135 speed. In this game, the speed applied in the turn and the Mega Evolves is the turn after Mega Evolves. Yes, exactly. It was the turn after Mega Evolution. Maybe something could work out. This guy has an item that boosts its physical attack. You're playing hardcore mode? Pretty sure it's just regular mode. Do I have any other sort of setup that I can work with? I feel like, man, I need a way to deal with Manectric. If I get lucky, I can take care of it with my Dugtrio without speeding, right? Especially with the poison, if it like somehow doesn't land. What I think I need to do is figure out a way to deal with the Vikavolt outside of Charmeleon. Because I need to it requires a few different things. Okay, let's try this again. Electric Surge is definitely annoying. Yeah, immediately withdraws because he doesn't have anything. Belly Bot. I'm going to go for a second one, because we know this is going to do no damage, and with the special defense upgrade it's going to do even less. If we had a way we could increase damage, that'd be ideal. I'm going to... he doesn't withdraw? Interesting. I thought he withdrew last time. Well, he definitely did by now, so probably because I didn't Stomping Tantrum him. Okay, now he withdraws. I was thinking maybe I should now go back to Rock Tomb. Okay. Now it's got to Levitate. See, I need something to do with this now. So I want to sack Eater. That's the speedy one. What does Eater do against his other team? It's a wall. Yeah, I don't want Eater to die. Survived. I'm gonna give it up and stop playing. We'll never give up. That was some damage. Progressive mindset. See, PYRS is literally only here for this damn Vikavolt. It's got the berry, which is annoying. I'm just trying to think of strategies while I'm playing this. Part of me wonders if I should keep in Engie in the squad, so then I can take out this motherfucker that's about to come in. Look, pissed off playing Fruit. I've never played that. Incinerate. And the poison too. So we can outspeed anything that it decides to bring in. Oh, well, we outspeed Vikavolt, right? Discharge doesn't affect. I was kind of trying to predict the swap, but it didn't swap. Oh, you have hidden power too. Why do you swap turn 1? Okay, now it withdraws. Are you serious? That is so frustrating. You had no reason to withdraw there. Oh my fuck's sake. I should have withdrew just then. We figured him out. Yeah. Now I gotta really rely on him using the second roost. What? The thing is, I'm playing it, right? I'm playing it the way I did last time, but with improvements. Last time, it 100% would have roosted again. So why does its strategy keep changing? That's so weird. I can flinch. The AI is modeled for that. Interesting. It's supposed to be competitive, true. But I still notice patterns, that it tends to follow patterns a lot is the issue. Okay, nice. So what is coverage moves? Yeah. Now here, I wish I had some sort of priority. Maybe he'll miss, what's it called? Flame Burst. If he misses a Flame Burst, I got a chance. Nah, he hit. Ooh, and I still survive. That's good information to know. And because that's already +1, and I get the crit. Belly bot. Now we're back out to this guy, who's now poisoned, so that's great. I may as well stay in. Bad tantrum. Oh, yeah, boy. That is so lucky. And another crit, is this it? Oh my lord. Poor mutt. Okay, the poison is going to be fantastic here. He's got Mach Punch. Is the Raichu Alolan? He's got Mach Punch. That's the issue. Yeah. So frustrating. Wait, what's his last Pokemon? I don't remember. Oh, it's the Pinchin thing, right? I don't remember. So he's gonna Mach Punch me. So do I dig? Dig. Sucker Punch. I feel like shots has to be the pick. Drain Punch is such a threat though. Oh, if I didn't have dig and I had Stomping Tantrum, I think I would have just straight up won. Didn't gain much. Yeah, I really think. Oh, and if I put the Macho Brace on this guy as well, avoided the attack. Oh my lord. I was thinking that Drain Punch would be so deadly. How did this guy take so long to defeat? Fuck you, Surge. Ain't no way. Volt switches are mad TM. Oh, fuck. 40 level cap. I got lucky. I will admit it. I got lucky. That's I don't think I would have won if I didn't get lucky. You know my favorite bit? I get to remove all the trash from my team. I don't want to use 2 dog trios. Hell no. Look, I respect these guys for winning. I'm gonna say look at all these ground types in this trash. Maybe they're gonna come up and help one day. Goodbye. I gotta remember they don't have items on him. We can finally use you again. Hopefully evolve you. Staraptor. Oh, can we get... Oh yeah, we're about to evolve Angie. Angie's about to evolve. That is sick. I want Paris. What level does Body evolve? I'm pretty sure it's like 45 or something. Don't never use Bishop. 52. Yeah, well, we're not using him yet. Immediately saving. I never would do that again. Cool. I'm so fucking glad for that. You have no idea. Why is my body dead? Alright, we gotta heal. We're about to get so many evolutions, it's gonna be so nice. And I don't think I'm gonna rare candy. Not until I need to. Like, I think I should still keep it on natural level gaps. That's weird, it's still not letting me change the title of... Ah, now it is. I'm just gonna rename the title to Overcoming the Challenges. And difficulty. What an experience. Oh no. Interesting. I'm kind of watching you in despair. Oh look, I don't blame you. I really do not blame you one bit. That was tough. Now the sleeping is Snorlax, so I know where we need to go. I don't remember how to get there. Which is embarrassing to admit, but I really don't remember. It's been a while since I played this game. Town map. So we're here. This is where we need to get. So we go up and right. Can we break rocks yet? No. One of those guys were blocked off. He's thirsty. Can't believe I don't remember this. It's been a few years since I played. Correct. I don't have an American accent. Can you guess why? Okay, so we're here. So, rock tunnel, power plants, William City. Nice. I can't express how nice it is to finally be at that. Where? Well, we didn't guess. Where am I from? Sleep powder? Fucking serious, bro? My bro don't want to sleep. Unless he does. Apparently it's confirmed that there's a new Blue Eyes White Dragon structure deck in the works. I am keen for that. Is this got sleep claws? Is it gonna like wake up in the 4th turn? Or is it just gonna stay asleep? Okay. Unless that's a coincidence, I believe it's still asleep. Had to be UK? No. No, no UK. Maybe I should just keep our damn PYRS. Make it easier. Yes, not UK. Not Wales. It's not Aussie. So you're certain you didn't realize I wasn't American. You're convinced that I'm not Australian. Not Irish. Yes, so I'm not American, I'm not from the UK, I'm not Irish. Ice Punch. I'm literally playing Pokemon Go on my phone while I play this. Sounds English, but it's not a thick accent. Well, yeah, because I'm not from there. Sorry about not from the UK. Ooh. I didn't mean to click that, by the way. I mean, it's blank. I'm gonna punch myself. Okay, well, what if I told you did actually say one of the answers? Say Melbourne. No. Oh. Wait, you're telling me to pronounce it? Melbourne. I could fool you. Say Melbourne. Melbourne. You're Aussie. Yeah, you seem quite convinced that I wasn't. I'm just a little bit impressed that you spelled that correctly. Ooh, I want to love it, huh? Going against a luxury Pokemon Go Team Rocket opponent right now. It was English or Aussie, but I didn't want to offend. Okay, well, fair enough. No offending me. From the south. Alright, I beat the Pokemon Go, grants I bought a Pokemon Go. You know the biggest issue, right? Is now I don't have a ground type. After using a whole team of ground types, I don't have one anymore. I can spell Melbourne correctly because I know about the famous library there, which is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, I've never actually been to Melbourne before. Yeah. I'm gonna be going soon, but up until now, I've never been. Pig Night. That's interesting. Should have swapped into Staraptor. Never been to Australia. I want to visit Perth. Because weird weather pattern. Yeah. Now look, Australia is just a strange country in general. I'll be honest. It's a good one. It's a weird one. Yeah, and it's always like rainy and all that. Nice. Just like watch me like die. That's not good. I've been hearing you guys have been having some issues. Oh, I haven't been paying much attention. I don't really pay attention to other countries. However, I did see that one big boat crash. Was that in America? I think so. Or that hit into the bridge. Okay, I really want a Mega Band. You beat Surge? I did. Yeah, I don't want that shit. A bit more. God. We stop streaming. Hey, double evolution. Yeah, you can watch it back. I did beat Surge. I used the Wooper evolution, set up 2 toxic spikes, got lucky and just attacked, bro. Use a bit of strategy. Yeah. Quagsire is a beautiful mon. All of his battles for them Tangela? Alright, let's go heal and go back. Yeah. X-Gurdjuro was clutch. A Hone Claws. He lived a hit from something. Took out a Mon. Manectric. Killed Manectric. Killed something else. Come down to Pormot. Graveler. Dug him. He got low. And then the poison just took him out. So we'll play wins the game. He lived the Flame Burst. Ah, yes. It's a bit late, so I'm a bit tired, obviously, but so my memory's not great. But yeah, we did it. Didn't even need the Shedinja. It's pretty sure it was second attempt with the Claude Zaya, which I think its name is. I'm sure that's a quote from like a Pokemon YouTuber, but oh, does he get? Yes. Episode of Evolutions. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's rough. That's pretty funny. I'm just saying, please tell me we get the Mega Bracelet after beating Surge and he had a Mega. Like, it's unfair if we don't. It was really funny. Oh, I could imagine. Wait. I don't even need to use it? Have to do something. Do you own a Holden? I sure do. I own 2 Holdens. Look at this dude. You're kidding. Nah, you're joking. You gotta get Mega Evolutions. That's the lad sure is. Ute or Commodore or Monaro. A Ute can be anything. A Ute is what Americans call a truck. So I got Commodores. Not gonna lie, I really hope you're talking shit about not getting megas. I'm gonna be really disappointed if we don't. You to me for Holden's got you. Yeah, well, yeah, we got you. Everything's like, yeah, you is literally any car that has a tray on it. Multi-rock tunnel, no mega bracelet. That's tough. So lavender or not at all. That's pretty sad. There's gonna be some good encounters here. Why is this dude blocking it? Onto the next level cap. Yeah. No, but I'm a big car guy. I work on both. Oh yeah, I have damn encounters turned off. Yeah, I work on both of my cars. Try to get them pretty. Yeah, I realize. I thought I turned it off. I don't want any of this bullshit. Alright. There might have been something good there, but I'm missing it. More fishing guy than a car guy. I've done a lot of vehicles before. Well, honestly, I'm just there's a lot of things I'm into. So, let's go Angie. Let's try out Angie. He's really Angie now with his evolution. Yeah, so I'm someone so I work in retail. I'm a supervisor. I do business on the side, and I study business and psychology. Apart from that, I gym 7 days a week. I do boxing. Oh, Angie's a beast. I work on my cars. I've got many side interests and hobbies, like I go hiking, walking, I'm into nerdy stuff, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. So take psych, nice. Yeah, psychology is awesome. Smart duty, B-man. Thank you. I like to experience everything I can, and then there's just certain things that I enjoy and I stick to. Your business students are clowning on my college. Honestly, I don't like the traditional sense of studies in general. I don't like university. I don't like school. Like general school, yeah, but I don't like the idea of degrees and how they work. I don't like how you're expected. Break was convenient there. You're expected to spend all this money to go through a process that is entirely dictated to what the government thinks you should know, and it's written out so anyone can just get into and learn the same thing. It's memory based, you learn it, right? It's nothing special. Measure of how well you can retain knowledge, exactly, right? So they have it laid out. You got to pay money to access it, and then it's up to you whether you remember it or not, right? Whereas I also get mentored, so I believe in that more than generic studies, because if you're doing it private, they learn your growth, they know how to work around you, your needs, and generally just give advanced time, because your teacher, at the end of the day, they don't care whether you pass or not. They get paid, right? A degree meaning less and less way students, employers dislike the current system. That's very true. And the thing is, you can get a degree and then just do nothing with it, right? So you spend all that money to study, and what does it do? It's just bragging, right? You could say, yeah, I got this piece of paper, I studied this, yeah, nice, I don't really care. Speaking of someone who's been to America, the UK, and Australia, but the effort and funding required to change is so much, nothing can be done. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it wouldn't be bad if it wasn't so expensive. Like, in Australia, what, I think it's like $30,000 you have to pay for a course? I think it's partially bragging rights. Yeah, no, it's literally just bragging rights. Unless you're doing something that gets you a really high, like, I want to say high profile job. I would even consider a lawyer a great job, because you're working so many hours, so many situations, scenarios, out of work hours, and all this bullshit. And the thing is, people say as a lawyer you can lawyer yourself. No, as a lawyer you still work for other people. You can never once work on your own, and I don't like that, right? So you're spending all that money just for a whole bunch of nothing. It's called being overqualified. Yeah, exactly. They will hire someone with less credential. Exactly, I was going to bring that up. They'd rather just train someone fresh. Companies don't care about that stuff. Yeah, so I argue with people about this all the time, but I always say, like, look, I don't believe in the system. I think you spend so much money for a whole lot of nothing. Did I ice shot, or is that... I've not been paying attention. Is that a move of priority? Who knows? I'll live off of sturdy. Unemployment is becoming more and more common, to the point that it's normal for graduates who entered employment to be working in under... Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, unemployment is just so normal, especially... Oh, it's Prankster? Oh, yeah, makes sense. I'm not paying any attention to the game right now. Here, the thing is, the government pays people who are studying, like, a little amount of money every couple of weeks, and people who are unemployed, if they fit certain criteria, they also get benefits from being unemployed. That doesn't make sense, right? My father worked at NASA with Mom. Sorry to hear. Company paid for half? I mean, it's nice that they've done that. Yeah, everything's just strange, right? Like, being transparent. I think the best way to go about life is teach yourself, like, do what you can to put yourself in the best scenario. Don't rely on a business, like, working underneath someone else, because you're always going to be working under someone else. If you can find a way to be self-employed in a good way, because you can be self-employed and it's not be too beneficial, right? But you can do it in a way that does benefit you, and use your knowledge to power yourself. Yeah. Like, there's so many deep stories and conversations I could speak about. I don't know if you guys want to hear about this, because you guys literally don't know me. Yeah, I have a lot of grudge against people who believe university and studies makes you a better person. I never believed in it to begin with. I'm a bit older than you guys. Yeah. I'm always taking an apprenticeship rather than sixth form, generally enjoying it more. Decent pay, less stress. Yeah, look, I think if you get good pay, you get good payments, and you don't need to put your mental self or physical self under strain. So you get paid well for doing things that aren't going to take too much of your time or damage yourself physically and mentally, then that's a good job. Because if you're somebody who doesn't get paid much and you're doing intense labor, you're hurting yourself, or you might just be getting depressed, hell no. Absolutely not. Right? And most of these degrees that people study are just to go work for someone else and be depressed. Gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna pay off my $30,000 you know, loan in Australia, or the debt. You know, it's stupid. I'm gonna go to uni because I don't know what to do. You see, but sometimes it's a good option, right? It's hard. Like, you also have to go off of things around you, and especially if you're younger. Sometimes uni is, but the thing is, I don't like that you have to pay for it. I can understand why someone does, and if there's a particular goal they have. Like, say, if you want to be a forensic scientist, that was a goal of mine, right? And you have to go for uni for that. You know, go for it, right? I still don't believe in how much it costs and how the system works, but if that's how you need to get into your dream job, then you do it, right? But yeah, I didn't do it because I don't believe in that. That sounds sick. What sounds sick? A forensic psychologist? Speaking of forensics, do you study in your psych course? What do you study? General... Oh. The thing I'm studying right now is communication, body language, how to add impact to words, and being able to read people a bit better. It's a weird thing to speak about, but generally, you know, just trying to make understanding different personality types and being able to enhance your conversation. Nice. You don't need a HM to enhance the conversation, to just make it more beneficial for everyone, I suppose. It's probably a pretty different psych course. Yeah, look. Probably. That seems more specific than what I'm doing right now. Oh, that's just what I'm on about right now, but yeah. Ooh, interesting. Sounds relatively similar to the social influence and attachment topics. Could be. And it's interesting because I'm reading like multiple books, right? And I've listened to like audios, lectures, and that teach me things about people. And it's so interesting about how much you can understand someone so quickly, right? Like, I don't know, there's 4 types of personalities, and the books explains the way you can make him happy, piss him off, make him understand you, all stuff like that, and it's also accurate. And then I'm reading another book that I think is called The 16 Rules of Communication, and it teaches you ways on how to go about conversations in different ways, and like, if you're trying to create a point, what words to use or what words not to use, because it influences one's mind on how they receive the message. Stuff like that. It's pretty interesting. Social influence is mainly regarding macro things. Yeah. Well, apart from what I'm doing is more based on adults rather than children, and it is just insane at how I really would love an Alolan Marowak. You guys are more articulate than me. Oh, I'm gonna catch this. I would absolutely love an Alolan Marowak. But yeah, it's definitely very interesting. Yeah, and I said I'm doing it, and I'm not studying it for a traditional sense, which I'm very grateful I got the opportunity for. Surely it's gonna live a brick break. Yeah. Another big reason I'm so against university is because I've mentioned that I don't believe in that system, right? But I had an ex who studied law and business. Whoops. We were together for years, and she went overseas to study. Like, she left Australia to go study, and basically she just blocked me and everything and disappeared from our life. And like, without anything but a single message that basically she said that I'm not doing anything for myself, which I am, but it's because I'm not studying in the normal way. So she was upset that I'm not like getting a degree. So that just made me hate it even more, because if people think that someone's better than another person because they are studying under the government, that doesn't make you a very good person at all, I don't think. Damn, that's rough. Oh yeah, if you look at my YouTube channel, I disappeared for like a year. That's pretty much why. I just got like real sad and shit for like a long time, so I was like, fuck. I was fully like, you know, I said we're together for years, we planned our like, you know, whole lives and marriage and kids and everything, for it to end over the fact that I didn't study in a university. Yeah, pretty much. And as I said, she claims the reason was I didn't do enough for myself, but as I listed, right? I do absolutely plenty. There's a signal for employees that this person knows. Oh, absolutely, right? So if you look at a resume and it says, you know, they've graduated this, you're like, okay, so you have an understanding of this? Cool. Right? If you're wanting to hire a computer tech and you see they've studied it, it's like, okay, so you have an understanding of it? Nice. Which is good, but it's not going to make you better than the other person. Because, like, information is accessible anywhere, and as long as you have the right person, they can learn anything, right? So generally, I believe university signifies a basic concept of understanding of the topic. I didn't teach this guy areaways, but apart from that, it's just not even that they're smart. I would never think someone is smart because they studied, right? I'm gonna brick break just to break this thing. Rather, oh shit, that KO'd him. Yeah, no one's not smart because they studied. They can be knowledgeable because they studied, but you can be smart and never study a day in your life. Like, how about, there's so many people in this world that are geniuses and never went to university, right? But what it proves is you are dedicated and committed to finish what you start, right? That's about it. You can look at a course and be like, okay, so they committed their time and effort to be able to, you know, do that stuff. Ooh, sword sands might be a shout. A lot of people here, they go to university. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think they're better than everyone else, but you're literally not. Like, there's plenty of people I know that studied law, right? And I think, like, without sounding egotistical, I think I'm generally a lot smarter than them, right? But they think they're smarter than me because they study. I just look at them and I'm like, dude, anyone can get into university, and if they put the time and effort, then they could do the same thing you're doing. I also believe anyone can do anything, right? Generally. Look, I'm not an expert with anything I say, so like, I'm not saying take everything I say under influence. Just my opinion. Your mindset is quite mature for your age. Thanks. I do get told that one a fair bit, but it's not necessarily a good thing because I struggle to enjoy conversation with a lot of people my age because I just think that they're quite silly. Developing an overall resentment towards those who pursue higher education isn't a healthy thing either. It's just are you saying that in like response to me saying I don't like people who do that? Because unless that's a general statement or not, I don't have anything against people who study. As I said, if I had unlimited money and all that, I'd love to study, right? Because it's another accessible way for knowledge, right? I always say value to money to time ratio, right? And I just don't think that the time to money ratio is worth the benefits you get in the end of it. So I would love to study things for the fun of it, right? For the information and knowledge. Because I'm someone who loves endless knowledge. Everyone feels pressure into doing it. Isn't a government initiative to encourage students to branch out and explore options? Absolutely. Everyone does feel pressured into it, and I don't want to be that guy, but I think like the government is generally just doing that, right? Because at least in my schools, everyone's like, okay, you just assumed you're going to go for a higher education. You're assumed to go to a general statement fair. You're assumed to go to university. You're assumed to do this or that. They ask, what are you going to go study? And that is because that's how the world works, right? If people decide they're going to go do their own business, we're going to go do whatever they want to do, then there wouldn't be companies, there wouldn't be employers. So what they're trying, like, why? I'm sounding so like skeptical, but like it's just the truth that they want people to be developed under a employer mindset, so they seek a I forget the term a corporation to go and work underneath, because that's just how the world works, right? If we didn't have people seeking that sort of employment, we wouldn't have many of the things we have nowadays. So it's necessary, right? But if you are smart and capable enough to branch out of it, then do it. You're going to be in university, you graduate. Yeah. As I said, I just think it's just a big thing to... It's a big social status thing, and it's the government teaching people how to have the employer mindset. Right? The government... I hate talking like this. Like, it makes me sound so skeptical, but it's just the truth. The biggest way to say it is growth versus fixed mindset, right? You gotta grow yourself, develop yourself. And fixed is just sitting there just believing there's only one route about it. And generally that's what people think is studying. Just go study, study, study. Go in a straight line, right? But if you're creative, you can do whatever the hell you want with your life. I think despite the downside of uni, overall it's a good thing to exist. Oh, absolutely. As I said, if it didn't exist, the world wouldn't work the way it did, right? But if you're someone that wants more out of themselves, probably not the greatest thing for you. I'd rather hire a guy who can sell a poor Lambo than the education a guy graduated. Oh, exactly. And it's all about experience at the end of the day, right? And it's also about character development, because I think companies would love to hire someone and just teach them themselves, but they would lose they'd lose money because they'd spend time teaching someone and educating someone, and then what if that person decides they're not committed enough, they're not intelligent enough, etc. So the university is a basic step to show that you have a basic understanding, you're committed enough, you're not just going to bail, because that's why it's so expensive. Because if you bail, then like, you know, you just wasted all that money, right? So the bet, like, say if university was $200, everyone would go into it, everyone would study it. How many people would stay in it? Not many, because they'd think I could just leave it, it didn't cost me much, doesn't matter. be a lot less effort. But university is expensive, that's why it's so exclusive, right? So they're trying to weed out, I want to say, the useless, I don't know. There's so many perspectives to look at it. Choose to hire a guy they groom to be a yes man. Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. The employer mindset. They want someone to just listen to whatever they have to say. Right? And as I said, we need those people to exist. Those people are fantastic people. But issue is they're going to be stuck on a basic rate salary working underneath other people. So if you can be, as I keep saying, you can be creative, self-employed somehow, develop your own business, whatever the situation may be, I think everyone has an opportunity to do fantastic. Oh, yeah, fantastic. I quite like this encounter. This also seems like an area that could very well have Gabite. Or Gibble. Nice. To how shares in companies work. Any product would naturally be... Yeah. No, absolutely. I want to name this guy like Horny or something, but I was going to call him Hard. I know I'm going to call it Thick. Got a thick head. No gibble here? That's rough. Wait, did I... Okay, yeah. So that was a very intense conversation. But yeah, look. Life's just what you make of it. I'm a caregiver for my father to get paid a lot. I have the freedom to do whatever we want to get paid shopping. Yeah, no, seriously, right? That's what I was saying earlier. The ratios. That was just a terrakion. The ratios. Ooh, Sneasel could be a good shot as well. You want a high-paying, low-effort, low-stress job, right? And that's why a lot of the people who want to stay employed under other people but want to have a higher paying wage, that's why a lot of people do end up getting into being a carer, because you don't do a whole lot and you get paid a decent amount for it, which is smart if that's the route you want to go down. Giving these dumbass names. Yeah, so for myself, there's plenty of things I want to do. I'd also like to study to become a PT at some point, right? But I'm a bit distracted with other studies right now. Do you get paid a decent amount? Is in a branch of social work infamous terrible pay, at least in the UK. Yeah, no, people in Australia get paid a lot for that sort of work. Especially if it's an overnight shift. Back arrows, yeah. It's probably one of like higher paying jobs. Like a standard job, I guess you can say. Because I was looking at it and I was considering it for a while, but I just thought, nah, not for me. Like, my dad personally pays me tax-free to NFL, which is good. But I mean, if you're doing it under a business, at least in Australia, companies pay very well for people who do care work. We're about to hit a level cap. Yeah, so like older people, people with mental issues, disability, etc. There's companies here who hire people to be trained to be able to go support them and go take them shopping. I don't know, if they have some sort of issues, they'll take them to go watch movies or just spend time with them, or sometimes they'll just hang out with them. What? Oh, nice. Healthcare is public. Yeah. Like, a lot of healthcare here is also free. But, yeah, I don't know. Odd thing to go about. It's not bad. Ton of strikes. Interesting. Yeah, look, I feel like just the world in general right now is not in a good place. Like, I know I'm just dude, I'm saying this Pokemon is fucking insane. I know I'm just some random Australian on YouTube you're watching right now, but I really believe the world is in a very dire and critical place. It's not fantastic. I don't want to go on about controversial things on my YouTube channel, but people, yeah, they're not thinking good enough to provide a positive future. I get some healthcare from Veterans Hospital. Ah, it's interesting. Ah, PYRS is dead. This Pokemon is so good. What the hell, man? Like, honestly, I can't even like really follow people on Twitter anymore because I just look at what they tweet. I just think you guys are just odd. That makes me sound like such a bad person. I don't mean it like I'm out judging everyone. I just mean it like some people just have some very concerning opinions and personalities that they share online. Like, the best way to explain it, right, in I guess a weird but realistic way, is if a war were to happen or something were to happen, like a crisis in the real world, I don't think many people would have the mental strength to be able to deal with it. Oh yeah, Annihilate is mad. Got a few people in Discord servers with a dumb name, like, oh yeah, absolutely, they just yeah, they do strange things, but the thing is, internet promotes strange behavior. So you can't entirely blame them, they're just falling victim into the online personality. I think you mean Elon's ex, following known. Yeah. Yes, formerly Twitter, now X. You are correct. Nice. know there's parts I haven't explored yet. Jesus, people just need to leave me alone. Oh no, I agree. Like, I personally tell a lot of dad jokes, and I say a lot of dumb shit out of humor, but there's a difference between that and having an immature personality, I guess is the best way to say it. Right? And I guess a lot of people now have the victim mindset, where they think everyone and everything is against them, and then they just let loose and just... A lot of people, I don't know, it's strange, people are too comfortable, but they're also not comfortable. Well, they get sensitive about everything, but then... I'm too tired to have this conversation, but it's just strange. 70% bot ratio, keep in mind the other social apps, Instagram around 20. Yeah, no, I've noticed, whenever you go on any of the, if you click on any tweet, underneath you just see all these advertisements and bots. Genuinely, anything you click on is either an OnlyFans girl or a bot, like, attempting to get views. Mike's working on me because I like too much of a kid from age. I told all of you we had kids, so me over you. That's funny. But I apologize here that I don't mean that. I'm saying you have, yeah, what you said, I write. See, that's the misconception, is you can play Pokemon and have interests like that. Doesn't make you immature. Like, I would consider, so 40 isn't the gap? Interesting. I consider myself, like, fairly mature, but I play Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! I genuinely just enjoy the fact that it's like a puzzle. You gotta use your cognitive abilities to be able to play these games. Not anyone can just pick them up and play them. Saying that you're at least 3 clicks away from a porn account. Yeah. That is true. Whoops, I didn't mean to click that. That's not good to understand. People judge me because I have a pair of female boobs. Yeah. It's... Look, there's a lot of interesting things out there, and I notice a lot of people contradict themselves or what they think. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to avoid a lot of, like, controversial things, but I just, yeah, a lot has changed. A lot has changed. And one thing I always say, what's funny is, people always talk shit about guys wanting to do YouTube, right? Like, why would you want your personality online? Isn't it funny how now women just have their bodies online? I mean, like, good on them. Right? You know? But the thing that I just find interesting is the fact that I don't even know what ratio I want to say, but I was going to say 1 out of 3. Maybe that's a bit, a bit excessive, but so many women have OnlyFans, and that's just an actual fact, right? Or at least, like, have the idea of selling cars. I think it's crazy that people cannot wait until they turn 18 so they can start OnlyFans. Social shift? Absolutely. Right? I just find it so odd. How has the world shifted so people can't wait to do that, right? When give it, like, what, 5-10 years ago, people would have talked so much shit. Yeah, they sure do. They like, everything's influenced and everything's working out how apparently they want it to go. So good on social media in the world. So it's just insane at how socially accepted and normal it is now. Just tragic. I agree. Zora, I read that. The world is in a weird place. It's a huge misconception about OnlyFans and due to a few famous top owners online. Looking at think that's the norm? Yeah. No, absolutely. Like, I guess the best way to think of it is what, 30 years ago, women would look at the magazines and they'd be like, people are like sheep. They see something, they follow it, right? Especially when you're young and your mind adapts. You want to fit. Humans naturally want connections and to fit in, right? This was a bad choice of swap. Yeah, but humans naturally want to, oh, maybe it wasn't, want to fit in. So they see and they adapt to do what they see. So that's why you notice people always wear similar outfits or have similar things going on because they're just trying to fit in, right? So when someone's growing up, when they see a girl doing OnlyFans, they're like, oh, I can do that too. They're making money, I can do that too. Everyone loves them, they're getting attention. Humans love attention. I want to get attention, I'm going to go do that. Most majority of people try OnlyFans, making their money quit and say they regret it. Yeah, no, that's exactly right. Yeah, correct. It's like good on the people who do it, but geez, and it's so interesting, right? The more attention you pay to that industry, right? I was gonna say I challenge you. I don't challenge you, but if I should have healed. If you find a way, or if you find yourself under the circumstances that you're in that media, just browsing around in that media, pay attention, go look at the comments, right? It's so interesting to learn what people have gotten comfortable with being interested in, and like just fetishes and stuff like that. This isn't a reason for people to hate women with OnlyFans. Nah, I don't care if a girl does OnlyFans. It's just strange at how normalized it's become, I guess. It's a natural consequence of hypersexualizing women? Yeah. Look, and the thing is, it plays off of, like, the basic animal instincts, right? Not even just humans, all animals. What do they desire? Food, water, sex, to repopulate. So it all just works in favor of them. I suppose I should heal my Pokemon because I don't remember how far away. Most men are simps. Whoops. There's a few Twitch streamers from Singapore that may give them hundreds of dollars. Yeah. No, you see it everywhere you go. And it's become so normalized, right? Because so many people do it, so many people think it's okay, so then it influences them, and then people will think about, would I do that? And because they see other people do it, they naturally think, maybe I am into that, right? So people would do things they would have never done before if it weren't for the internet, like, influence. Just like, yeah, people will spend so much money on women, and you know what, man, like, if you get something out of it, awesome, right? If you could have the hottest girl in the world who will, like, adore you and give you all the attention you want, and all you gotta do is, like, take her out and spend some money on her, if you have the money, cool. Right? But, you know, there's limits, and some people exceed the limits and expect some strange things. Things like fetishes, majority of people don't really have one, just a vocal minority. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people nowadays do have fetishes and that, right? It's just, so interesting. It's just an interesting thing how it works. I was the only one who said to police stop drinking. Would be embarrassing. Would be embarrassed. Yeah, it's well, there's just so much out there. The same with online sims, the mass majority of men. It's just highly vocal minority. Wait, who am I against? Quite excited. Ooh, this guy's gonna be an issue. I feel like nowadays a lot of people are simps. Generally. The thing is, because of OnlyFans, and because of all these things going on, a lot of guys, I think, lack, I'm gonna say a little bit of masculinity, but with confidence, right? Because I'm someone, I would admit, I go clubbing a lot, right? And I like to observe. Women have so much power over men nowadays. Unless you are like, you know, alpha male or whatever the hell. But yeah, women think they have so much power over men. That sounds so bad to say, but like I'm just like, through my own experiences, I've seen that a lot of guys don't have the confidence or ability to impress women, right? And one thing I've noticed, especially with a lot of guys in general, is they think that money is the quickest way to a woman's heart. And you can't blame it because of the way, like, you know, OnlyFans and things is around, because it definitely could feel that way to some people. But if you notice, even just earlier today, I seen a girl post a screenshot of like a dude like really wanting to be her boyfriend, and one of the first things you'll notice a lot of guys say is, "If I was your boyfriend, I'd buy you things." If you loved the person, you wouldn't care about that stuff. A lot of people say love at first sight. What is love at first lust? Yeah, exactly. That's one thing I want to make clear. So many people confuse lust with love. If we stop being simps, the issue will disappear. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I know this is going to be a little bit like too much information for YouTube, but there's been times where, because I'm very confident in myself, right? I wouldn't simp over anyone. Like, if I was in love and I loved a woman, yeah. But for someone who doesn't deserve it, right? I'm not gonna like give a random person all my love and attention, like my finances, everything. You find these people, meet a guy who knows their self-worth, and they crumble, right? Because they're like, no one's ever treated me like this before. No one's ever like not obeyed every one of my commands, and they freak out. And then they start to really want you, because then you destroy their ego. I'm not even like, in my situation, I'm not even trying to. I'm just not, you know, gonna bow down. You seen the price of cars in Singapore, for example? I said it should be because we as a community make it one. Exactly. But again, I've never been in a relationship. A guy might look attractive to marry and care for him, but she's so much, you know. Oh yeah, exactly. Money will make your life easier. Money doesn't make you a better person. Money is just a tool, and that's it. Marrying a woman who I marry love those candy necklaces. I rate, oh, mega. Yeah, I rate that. I don't mind the woman who like does have value in physical items, right? But I don't believe in someone who, you know, overvalues it, right? Because I love physical items. Look, watch. Oh, you can't see it because it's buried in my fucking hoodie. Look, I got a chain. Can't really see in the camera. Fuck. The brand I'm wearing, North Face, right? I'm not saying you can't have value and like expensive things, but there's a difference between just liking something and thinking you need it, right? I said, I've been with a woman who was like, you know, fuck, you gotta take me out to like the best places, you gotta like buy me the best gifts, you gotta show me my worth, and I'm just thinking, what the fuck? So you value our relationship and my commitment to you based off of what I'm willing to do for you. Now I don't believe in that. Fit check. It's a good thing since it lets you read out who you actually want to hang out with. True, but it's just a shame because it's so hard to find people who have a good heart and mentality nowadays. You make 5,400 a bike, could you exactly? No, I agree with that, right? Fuck. No, I absolutely agree with that. Like, if you save it up and you things something like that, you can buy it once and then you never need to buy another bag again, right? So I kind of rate that. But you know, it's just about you got to be smart with yourself. And the things, a lot of things people buy now is just a flex. They're like, yeah, I got this, I can do this. Notice social media. See, a lot of girls who expect this sort of treatment is because they see online that other guys do it for other women, so then they expect it. It's better to get into a relationship. I didn't realize you're someone shallow, you've wasted your time. Yeah, look, I've been in a few relationships and I've interacted with a lot of women, and it's yeah, the world's in a weird spot to put it. I'm not flexing, but in plethora of rods and rules. Nice. I don't even care about this battle. I'm just like trying to lose this as soon as I can. Women scare me. I've been in a relationship. Look, I don't blame you for that. Unfortunately for me, I'm gonna be transparent. My biggest downfall is I like women too much. Like, yeah. Joke. Look, the thing is, I would completely understand if you're being serious. A lot of guys. I don't know, I was about to word that. Social anxiety assignment. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can. Sometimes it just things become difficult, right? And yeah, look, I used to be someone anxious, but then I just thought, what's making me anxious? How can I fix that? How can I overcome that? Right? So not fear, but just general. Yeah. I think that's what you meant. I wonder if this guy gives a mega bracelet if you beat him, because there's a mega Gengar in this building, and he's one of his gym leaders. If so, I really want to beat this guy, but I just can't be asked, like, being proper with it. He might. I mean, it's possible. I almost just want to look it up, because if he doesn't, like, if he actually gives a mega bracelet, I'm gonna pay attention and try to beat this guy. But if he doesn't, I don't care about him right now. It's just a thing, don't worry about it. Yeah. Look, it's all just a game. Like, you'd be surprised of how ballsy and risky, like, some of the things you do are, but if you do it with confidence, it works. There's a perception of social disorders like, oh yeah. Yeah, but I also believe in, like, you can always change yourself for the better. With effort and time, like, it's like a muscle. The more you work out of the gym, the stronger it's going to grow, right? So if your muscle is capable of growing with time and effort, you'll achieve your goes. Interesting. Like, it's not about stories from my past. If you guys care, I can tell you about a story of how I picked up a girl and made her my girlfriend. With some interesting tactics. I don't know. I bet you're Eevee man. Yeah, Eevee man indeed, but I can't be arsed with that shit. I'm loving my squad right now. This is awesome. Pick out the acoustic risk. Oh look, I'm someone who always experiments and like. Look, I've done things and been with many women, right? And sometimes, like in my past, I just go on dates with a girl and I think I'm gonna like give it this approach and just see how it goes, so I can learn personalities and how they interact with certain actions, right? So for the story is one time I work in a shopping center, and I went to this shop, a clothing shop, because I just wanted to buy some stuff, and I noticed like this very pretty fit girl. Yeah, no, I don't know how to word it, especially without being like too graphic or detailed, so I just said it blunt. But yeah. So anyway, I went to her store and I noticed she was giving a bit. That dude has to give the Megastone. I don't believe it if he doesn't, because there's an item right there. Anyway, yeah, I spoke to her, had a good chat, and I just engaged with her, had a good time, and I thought to myself, she seems quite, interested in what I'm saying. Okay, so I left, I went back another couple of days, spoke to her, she come over to me, gave me some help and some stuff, she's all happy and talking to me outside of work stuff, personality stuff. I'm like, okay, interesting. So then I went, I got a haircut, I got changed, Sable Knight, cool, and I went back. And I walk in and I see her smile with me, and I just didn't really interact with, like, I just kind of like pretended I didn't see. So I go over to a corner of the store, and I thought to myself, so she knows I'm here. I'm just gonna stand here and look at some clothes and see if she just comes over to me. She does. We have a good chat, and obviously, someone could just enjoy your company, right? And I did, so this is one of the funny, like, I'm like saying this like the most bare bones like I can. She's a keeper. We will get to that. So we're chatting, and then we're talking. I say to her, so are you single? Because I was thinking to myself, because she could just be like a really nice girl who just like likes talking to me. She goes, yeah, I am. So I said to her, you want to change that? Yeah, she wanted to change that. I took her out on a date the very next day. So I would say that was a very ballsy approach to asking how to go. But you just got to take notes of the signs and it works. He said she's a keeper. She's probably a keeper. I'm single. I'm terrified that people who I think are into me are just generally nice people. Yeah, I was just gonna take the risk, really. Because at the end of the day, like, I'm not losing anything. I either gain something. It's a gain game because you grow your best when you fail, right? So you're either going to develop yourself from failing, or you're going to have someone good in your life. I think of it ballsy when he is in my days as a 24-year-old. Yeah, look, I wasn't always like this. when I was young, I used to be quite like I had a lot of friends, but I was, you know, anxious talking to girls. I was like worried about new people and what people thought about me and all that stuff. And I just learned like it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't. At the end of the day, you're in your life for yourself. Who cares what people think or what people do? You're in your early 20s, yeah, I know, but when I say when I was young, I mean like when I was 10. Younger, yeah. I thought you might say that. No, look, you're speaking facts. Thing is, as I said, the way you develop yourself best is to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. I come from a family who don't like holidays, don't like spending money, don't like doing things, right? And one day I just said, fuck it. I'm gonna go overseas, not overseas, interstate on my own, jump on a boat that's gonna take me to multiple countries with a couple friends, and that's that. So that's what I did. I felt anxious and uncomfortable, but I'm like, don't you, like, you know, there's only one way to overcome that, so I did it. And then a couple months later, I was on a boat traveling the fucking world with a few of my friends, and I was nothing but surrounded by strangers in the middle of the ocean. I've also direction ended up in a hotel with 2 hours. Nice. Geographically, just around Australia, I guess. Like I went, fuck. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what countries I've even been to, because wherever the boat took me for that one. I read that. So Australia is the only country I've flown, but I said I just went to some random areas from the boat. I'd love to go to Greece at some point though, because that's where my family originated. So jealous. Oh yeah, I could imagine. I'm also someone who I'm not really interested in travel. Yeah, that's cool. Nugget. I'm just looking it up right now. How to get Mega Band Redical Red. Oh man. Around Sabrina. Sell it on. Okay, because there was a Mega Orb there, so I was really wondering if I had to be that dude to get it. Life's really just what you make of it. Everyone says it, but it's the truth. My biggest thing I try to do is do at least one thing productive every day to help my future. Because if you don't, you're not going to do anything to help yourself. And then the more you do, the better you are. So that's why I do study and gym and everything. And I'll tell you one thing that definitely did boost my confidence a lot. That's box, right? Boxing is insane. Shedinja would have been such a threat if I didn't have this guy. Like, I think I mentioned in one of my previous streams, but I have a second channel, JaidenAce, where I post IRL content, right? Back in the day, I made this channel years ago, and I thought to myself, I doubt I'm ever going to have the confidence to, like, properly post on it. And, like, every now and then I'll be at the gym or something, and I'll just show development, right? Some of my, even though some of the videos were fucking shit, because I didn't know how to work the camera, right? I was thinking, how do I get my face in a shot, right? And show it to me and have the camera not fall over and record it. So some of my videos I just look like stupid. But you just learn. But I was like, the biggest thing is I'm putting my face out there and I'm becoming comfortable with sharing. Oh yeah, Jiu-Jitsu was intense. So 44 is the goal. Yeah, I'd love to take boxing professionally. Beat you up over it's a learning experience. Yeah, I believe it. You gone? Why is this happening? I don't know why, but I thought I remember the rival battle being there, and then he gives me the silk scope once I beat him. Oh, it's a Team Rocket. Ah, it is Team Rocket. Okay. Yeah, so I really thought for some reason the rival battle was going to give it to me. Yeah. No, you're correct. I remember now. Gotta get this on. Yes. You are correct. So I need the flute? No, I don't even need the flute. I just need to continue down the route, don't I? Because it walks past the sleeping Snorlax, and then I get to the bridges, and then that little grassy area. Yeah, okay. It's all coming back to me. Yup, yeah. I've not played this game in quite a while. So I literally just followed my way down here and that's it. Cool. Alright, we've spoken a lot about intense, serious topics. How about some fun topics? Anime, fantasy, stuff like that. I think I might just avoid battles because I'm gonna get... I was literally just talking about avoiding battles. So I'm about to hit the level cap on all my mons. Favorite Pokemon generation? 4. I feel like 4 for the Pokédex. For the actual gameplay, either X and Y or Scarlet and Violet. For such a great gen, it is. It is, but I really like the gameplay of XY and also Scarlet and Violet. Sword and Shield gameplay was also good. Like just the open world, roaming around, all of that stuff was really cool. One Piece. I've watched about 100 episodes of One Piece. I think that Gen 4 had the best overall graphics. Understandable. I'll never beat Scarlet and Violet. You know, I really like the post game. Yes. I used to be a massive anime nerd. I've probably watched a couple hundred anime. I haven't really watched any in the past year. I watched a few months ago. I watched a couple of seasons of like newer seasons of anime that I used to watch, but nothing new. Okay, so that post game was basically non-existent. You're not wrong. But I also love X and Y for the Megas. It's my favorite mechanic. Photo Frontier. Oh yeah, that's great. Read One Piece since 07. I respect that. Yeah, I watched so many anime. Fuck, if you look at my anime list, JaicePyro, it shows like most of it. I've seen a lot of One Piece, I've seen a lot of Bleach, I've watched all of Naruto for like the generic ones, but I've watched a lot of like random anime as well. Like obviously I've seen My Hero, I've seen like most of Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, obviously all the classics like Sword Art, Attack on Titan, Blue Exorcist. There's generally just so many. Like I'm naming ones that everyone knows, right? Because they're just the ones that come to my mind. But I've seen like probably more than 200, so it's a bit hard to remember the names. ZA will fuck it up. Yeah, I really hope ZA is going to be nice to it. Need to finish JoJo. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I think I watched a few episodes of it when I was a kid, but I've never watched JoJo's. Understandable. One Punch is something I think I enjoyed the first season, but then I just watch it just so I'm up to date with it. Attack on Titan, I did enjoy that because I'm someone I like evil, and this sounds fucked up. I like apocalyptic things, and that's exactly what Attack on Titan was. So it was cool. There were points where it got boring, but then towards the end, it got really good again. I think the middle bits I really only enjoyed it because I used to watch it with my ex, who was like really into Attack on Titan. Hey, look, evil things just make things fun. That's why I enjoy this game. It's not evil, but it's more mature than regular Pokemon games. What's the animated? Oh, no idea, bro. I don't know what you're right about. Dude, what you say? I agree. I wonder if I can put it in the chat. Yeah. Wait, tell me if that link worked or not. Because if that link works, then that's like a list of like the majority of anime that I've watched. Yeah, it turns up. Cool. Yeah, I like to use our website to keep up. See it. Honestly, I don't watch YouTube anymore. I used to like watch YouTube like every day. I used to like watch every video of every like YouTuber I was into, and I used to watch a bit of it. I knew everyone from the communities I was into. But the past, like honestly, ever since I broke up with like that long-term ex, I just phased out and I just only watch certain people. Like Pokemon, I really only watch Small Ant, Shady Penguin, Pokeaim, Retro, the weird anime I'm talking about. Not sure. Yu-Gi-Oh! I watch Farfra, Simo. And then apart from that, I just watch random things. I suggest Freeze and False Web Gaming. I don't think I've ever heard of FreezeEye. Maybe I have. False Swipe, I used to be familiar with him. Great channels. There's a lot of ones like I'll watch, like, but just and there's a lot of channels that I do watch occasionally, just not I go out of my way for. Jason the Pokémon. Ah, cool. Wait, yeah, I do need the fucking Poké Flute. So I just went down there for nothing. For some reason I was thinking it only blocks a certain amount. Original 51. There are a lot of YouTubers who I think to myself, I wonder how the hell they even become relevant. A lot of them like really irritate me to watch. Oh yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of this sounds so mean. Some of them have their personalities and their faces aren't very pleasant to me. Back in the, I don't watch Shady, so no, I like Shady. Okay. Who knows King Nappy? When I was younger, he used to be like one of my favorite YouTubers. I used to watch like everything on like all of his channels. Shady's okay. Never heard of him? You've never heard of King Nappy? He was like the king of Pokemon YouTube back in the day. He had like 500,000 subscribers. Like, he was genuinely like the most popular one for like a good years. But then there was some there's a situation that happened, and then he just disappeared. Sacred? Yeah. His personality is a bit interesting. What did he do? Well, no, you know, if something ever comes up, I'm just repeating what I was reading online. But yeah, so King Nappy used to do like videos with Shady Penguin, you know, Game Boy Luke, Padders, like all of them. Did he pull a Minecraft YouTuber? He pulled a Minecraft YouTuber with other Pokemon YouTubers. Is what has been said, apparently. Apparently, said, allegedly, he tried to get with Game Boy Luke, so he liked other men, and he done some other questionable things. Shouldn't be laughing if I just give like Shady or just fine. Just yeah, if you look up King Nappy, it'll probably come up. Yeah, said. And then he had a gaming channel. We did like all other sorts of stuff. Like, he basically played every new game that come out, and he did like a lot of cool mini game stuff. I used to take a lot of inspiration from his channel back in the day. And then yeah, it turns out it was a little bit fucked up. I don't know who that is, but I'll take your word for it. I should put the Macho brace on this guy. I keep putting like, dude, he's angry as hell, that's why. I just realized like my head's out of the FaceCam frame. I'm just comfortable like this. Yeah, so apart from like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't watch a whole lot of other YouTube. Like I watch random things from like Sidemen sometimes. You know, obviously I watch like the Mr. Beast. He does some interesting stuff. Play D&D. One of my exes used to be big into it, so I have played that before. Pretty cool to YouTubers? I would agree. A lot of YouTubers are pretty lame. That's why I don't watch it anymore. I love, like I said, dark stuff. I love like psychology stuff, criminal stuff. I'll just like go between Netflix and YouTube, but I don't watch a whole lot. I don't really have the time to watch a whole lot of it, or I guess I believe you have time to do whatever you want. It's just priorities. I don't prioritize watching stuff. I rate that. Watching things you're interested in, that's cool. You know, piracy? Like torrenting? Well, I think it's so situational, really. Like, I don't really care what people do. Yeah. There's big games I think is good to support the creator. I know, I said it's so situational, really. I don't know. Ah, you thirsty motherfucker. This is a town where everything's about to happen. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's pretty silly. Yeah, exactly. Older Evo items are here. That's what I'm keen for. And apparently the Mega Bracelet here is here as well. Hello. Pretty boy. Game Center. Huh. I'd rate Arioli. Yeah, I'm keen to evolve Sentry, bro. Believe me. Alright. Someone's gonna look up where the Mega Ring is so I can... Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll do that in my next stream, so I should probably go to bed soon. Going back to the fantasy type topic though, curious. If you had any sort of supernatural ability, what would it be? Curious. What the fuck? Nice. You get like, wait, so you have to beat her? Like you actually get it from beating her? Hey. This is what I need. Oh! King's Rock goes kinda hard though. Yeah, it is able to evolve Graveler. So I got excited. Ah, finally! That boy is evolving. He's gonna become the real shot master. Able to turn anything into gold at will for money. I respect that. I've got a few generic answers and a few complicated answers for my for my opinion. If you want to hear about that, Golem. Look at this dude. The only thing I don't like is his beard. Just be careful considering it could tank the economy. That's a fact. That's a very big fact. Breeze is like one of our first Pokemon. Now look at him. Sure, go for it. Cool. So, there's I divide it into two things: elemental and non-elemental, right? My elemental abilities, I would go for. There's four I'd consider. Fire, my number one, right? Electricity, which you could use to manipulate many different things, right? And if you want to get real technical, you can use electricity to do all sorts, like control muscles in humans' body, or you could just use it as like a, an attack, whatever the hell. Ice, I think ice would be really cool. Okay, imagine this with the King's Rock. We'll get rid of Dig for now. We're gonna go to TM. Warrior mustache, yeah, legit. And silver, right? Because you said gold, that's why I thought it was funny, but silver in the sense of you can manipulate it to be a solid or a liquid at will, because metal has liquid forms, right? So you can swirl it around so it has the same properties as water, but then solidate it whenever you want in the metallic form. Yeah. And then because it's already a metal, you can transform it into like weapons, etc. I think that would be really cool. Let's assume to control the element A exactly. So those are my elemental opinions. For my non-elemental ones, I think something like the best way that I call it, like dimensional, ability to repair organ. Yeah, nice. I guess the best way to explain is like how Doctor Strange has it, how you have your own world, right? And you can like put things around the real world where you can teleport to. So like, interesting. Yeah, so you can just teleport around. Being able to transform would be pretty cool. Like how like a fucking dragon form or some bullshit. Or like having fucking Naruto summon just spawn out a big fucking like. I rate Boruto how he's got Garaga, the Cobra. That'd be cool. Wouldn't still JaidenAce be better considering they're more common? Well, yeah. But I just like silver, right? And like imagine theoretically you can just spawn it, right? Somehow you could just spawn it. That'd be sick. And my bracelet's silver, so maybe I'll just make a bunch of little, tiny little things. Isn't there a lad who sells TMs around here? Mind control. Interesting. Oh. Oh well. Angie is happy. Excuse me? So you're not Angie? guys went for superhero kinds of beliefs. I was thinking all the stuff for day-to-day life. Yeah. Which I respect, but nah. That Frank's a joke, I'm not a weirdo. Yeah, yeah. You're all good. But I wouldn't blame you if you meant it. Oh yeah, everyone's weird one way or another. Transmute. Huh. I mean, I wasn't planning on doing this. Shit. You like absolute control? Yes. Should I just be like a little shit and say I'm just gonna do this in the next stream? Battle this lady? It's gonna be a breeze. I think actually it might, purely because I want to go to bed. At least we know we're having a fun start to tomorrow's stream. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's pretty late now. I'm pretty exhausted. I think this has definitely been a very progressive stream. Put me on Discord first though. Sure. We beat Surge, that's the main thing. We evolved our entire team. I like it. Our team's looking pretty nice. Honestly, if we just had like a Garchomp, I think this team would be pretty perfect. Yeah, Clodsire was clutch. I didn't mean to walk into that person. Sleeps for the week. Hey look, I could stay up all night and play this game if I want to, right? But I just know it's not good for me, so I'm not going to. 14 minutes before I get ready for my doctor's appointment. Hey, and you decide to be here? I rate that. Respect. Plug up cage once. Yeah, no, I think this team would actually be really good. Just gotta replace Emo for something. Yeah, Emo for Garchomp, I reckon. And that would be insane. We have a normal dog, fighting ghost, rock electric, fire flying, which I want the Mega Stone for, ice steel, and that. Right? That would be such a unique and fun team. Such coverage. Oh, I was meant to swap. But there is one, or I guess two massive issues with my team currently. Have you guys spotted what it is before I say anything? Huge fighting weakness? Okay. Yeah, there's a massive fighting weakness currently. Currently there's a few weaknesses, right? If Engil tries to go down, exactly. But not just that. We only have one special attacker, right? Which isn't ideal. We also don't... Yeah. We also don't have like a major wall. Shots and breathe. Like, Shots has defense. Issue is its typing is so... There's so many weaknesses. That's my first thought. Yeah. 2 quad weeks, exactly. The thing is, it's still a very fun and great team. I don't really think I'm gonna keep this as my main team. I'll swap it out for if anything else fun comes up, or depending on like my matchups, I'll have Pokemon that I'll have around. Look at this angry dude. Like, all of these Pokemon, I'm gonna level all of them up and have in the PC so I can swap them in and out as I desire. But I think this is gonna be my main team for now. I'm just gonna swap Emo with a Garchomp when I get the opportunity. There's a Bronzor you can catch earlier. I don't think I'd use a Bronzor, but it can go in this box if I ever need it. Could be a special attacker. True, true. So these are all worst case scenario Pokemon that I don't really want to use. All of these ones I'll happily swap out with my team and have fun using that. Look at these sprites, it's always interesting seeing them like sprite these new Pokemon. Oh, he doesn't need the Eevee Light anymore. We gotta change all these items. All the GVA remake sprites, absolutely. We got Barraskewda. Yeah. So we gotta go to a PC to change the items. Fair enough. We'll do that next time, I suppose. I'd love to use a Lucario, right? Because it's one of everyone's favorite Pokemon. But we already have a fighting type and a steel type. None of these typings actually cross over, right? They're so rare in a Pokemon team. Oh, you know what, I would really love a Grimmsnarl. Catch. See ya, folks. See ya, man. Not from Egg. We have 2 normals. Oh yeah, but I'm planning on getting rid of Emo, so I'm not counting Emo. You said you have one pre-rock tunnel. You on about Riolu? Yeah. Riolu from Mamoon. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I'm kind of glad I didn't run into it because I would have been tempted to put it in the team, but it'd make my team less unique. You want a Lucario? It's tempting. I might go get one afterwards. Like, if I'm struggling, because then I can use it for like a special attacking Mega. Fair. Because Lucario and Mega Charizard X will always be on my team when they can be. Yeah, so right now, I think Garchomp or Grimmsnarl, if I get either one of them, Emo is being replaced immediately. Only issue then is then we lose out on an Intimidate Pokemon. Grimmsnarl for Berserk, and add Lucario for Shots. Could work. That would be... And a Garchomp for Emo, that'd be a really good shout. And we might do that eventually. But I wanna rock this team just swapping out Emo for a little while because it's so unique, right? I think Megas would be better if there were more of them, you know? Oh yeah, I love Megas, they're like the best thing in the game. Alright, let's double save this and let's go to bed. Flashbacks. Twin Emo. Let me move everything over. Alright. Well, bedtime for me. It's actually cold as hell, what the fuck? Alright. Thank you. Enjoy yourselves, it was fun. Hopefully I can stream this again soon. It's, go back to revising, well, have fun with that. That was a fun stream. Very progressive. Very progressive. I'm keen. I can't wait to just get into this game and finish it. Anyway, I went out of it. Straight to bed. Catch you later. It's been good chatting. I've actually really enjoyed the conversations tonight. I don't often get to talk like that in my streams. Again. See you later. Typical stuff. All the links in the description. If anyone watches this later on. Everything's there. Apart from me.